In some situations, it's not for you to understand. What do you mean by that? What I mean by that is sometimes a person may be confiding or talking to you about a certain situation, something that's going on or something that's happening, and you might not get the full realization of exactly what they're talking to you about. They may be caught up in emotion. They may be, like I said, for lack of better words, they may just be confiding in you. And sometimes one of the worst things that a person can do, especially when they're going through something traumatic, stressful, whatever the case may be, it might not have to be as explosive as what I'm making it, but they're still in their feelings nonetheless. And sometimes with them confiding in you, they're just trying to relay on how they feel in that moment about what transpired. And it might not make a lot of sense. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because sometimes when we're talking to people, we forget how to listen. We forget how to listen. We forget how to try not to fix things. You forget how to find common ground with a person, identify. You forget how to not judge. And in doing that, you can lose that interaction with the person. And what I mean by, I'm going to sum up all those synonyms that I stated, or adjectives, one of them. I don't know. What I mean by that is when a person's talking, and the last thing that you want to have them doing is defending the position that they're on, because that's only adding fuel up to the fire. Forego all of what we normally talk about when we talk about constructive criticism and what have you. At this point, it's just listening. It's just listening. You're taking it in. You're not trying to take in the person's situation and see how it relates to you, how you can most closely identify, and if something is wrong or it's not jiving well with you, let me see how I can get them back on track with this. Let me correct them in their thinking. I'm gonna tell you one of the things that brought me to this. Me and a family member, we were talking, and we both shared a similar insight in what we were discussing. And one of the things that I kind of given him a heads up on is that when talking to people about this particular situation, I would just cease trying to do that from a therapeutic standpoint, or perhaps, I mean, if you just must, then perhaps seek some professional counseling. And the reason being for that is because people, they have certain stigmas about things. They have their own ideology that they bring to things, and they'll immediately halt you on whatever it is that you're saying when it goes against their core values. They start trying to go in there and no, that's not right, or no, let me show you on how many different ways you're wrong on that, and that's completely wrong to the listener, especially according to what they're talking to you about. This is how you lose your audience. This is how you lose that connection. And it makes a person, furthermore, think that you're not listening to them. When in reality, you aren't, because you're trying to put your own horseshoe on the situation. Trying to put your own horseshoe on the ring. I believe that's all I got to add to this video. It was just a few things that I just wanted to discuss here today. Take time out to discuss it with you. My name's Kilimanjaro. Stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. Y'all have a good one.